Before you get too far into this video, go grab your shoes, put them by you, because after this video is over, you're gonna need to run over to Aldi because you only have 2 more days to get all these items because it's German week at Aldi and there's a lot of great finds here under $5. That's a steal, but you only have until the 27th, and that may just be for certain regions, but anyways, go check it out at your Aldi. I got all of this for under $25, and this is gonna make 11 meals for me. I'm also gonna be showing you a few more things that I wanted to buy, but I'm just one person, so I didn't buy all the things. And I'll even be showing you some home goods that I think are super great finds. But again, you better hurry, because you know with Aldi, things are always changing and moving. Let's get going. If you know anything about me, you know I like to start with dessert first, and why shouldn't you? Life is short. Start with the sweeter things first. Now, this may look like a sad little table because I just have one dessert item, but the reason is I had to control myself because today, when you're watching this video, is my birthday. I don't really love cake. I'm more of a brownie cookie type person, but I've been craving lemon cake, and I just want like a Duncan Hines Betty Crocker type lemon cake. So I'm gonna be eating that later today. So when I went to Aldi's, I didn't want to get a bunch of sweets because I'm still trying to lose weight over here. So the weekly ad is from September 21st through September 27th. Now, some of these things are probably still gonna be there after those dates. Now, the weather is just now hitting that fall feeling, but they're not delaying over at Aldi. They already started out with the pumpkin roll, which looked super good. Apple cider donuts, that's a fall hit. They also had dark chocolate butter cookies, chocolate macaroons, so I'm sure those are delicious. And now, as I mentioned, this is German week, and most of their German products are under the brand Deutsche Küche. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Kuche, I don't know. Some of the ones that I wanted to try were the apple walnut cake, the Bienenstich almond cake. Those were $7.99 though. There were also these cream cakes in chocolate, black forest, or strawberry cream for $3.99 each. And under $4, they had these apple or cherry frangipane tarts, frangipani. They also had apple and caramel apple strudels for $3. To the cookies, they had these Doublino cookies in chocolate, hazelnut, and lemon, chocolate or dark chocolate domino cookies, raspberry or orange jaffa cakes, doppelcake sandwich cookies, and sugar almonds. And then, not on the German list, but some other things that I saw that I will probably go back and get at some point are the sea salt caramel chocolate chip cookie dough things, waffle cones, and these chocolate quinoa bites. They all look delicious. And then we moved on to the chocolate aisle, which Aldi usually has a great selection of chocolate, especially dark chocolate. And even though I'm part German, I'm really butchering these names. I didn't look them up, probably should have ahead of time. But the brand name is Schogetten, and the flavors they have are caramel, milk chocolate, dark chocolate, and caramel brownie cream. Now, I kept it simple and I just went with the dark chocolate. Just one package because I'm really trying to do good and not eating too many sweets. Let's dig into this. That's curious. It's already opened. They're just individual little squares. I think a little German squirrel got into this, and by German squirrel I mean me. I couldn't wait. Listen, I'm not even gonna mess around here. I did have a couple of these last night because I was craving something sweet just right off the bat. These little dark chocolate nubs are perfect because I don't have to decide how many I'm gonna break off. Sometimes you just need a little bit of chocolate in your life. I heard that chocolate even calms down PMS, hormones, depression even, so they're little and they're delicious. Now, I don't like super dark chocolate to the point where it's very bitter, and this is almost perfect. I think it could be just a little bit more percentage of dark chocolate, but I really do like this, and it does come in handy when you need a little bit of sweets. It also tastes like quality chocolate, and I give this 4 hearts. All these sweets are tempting, but you know what's even sweeter? Becoming part of the family by hitting that subscribe button and the notification bell. Throw a like on this video and keep watching till the end to see what else I found at Aldi's for less than $5. Now, before I went to Aldi, I did look at their weekly sales ad, and one of the things that I saw were these cans of soup. I'm especially excited for this German bean soup. It's a hearty bean soup with a blend of potatoes, carrots, and onions, harvest vegetable, zesty blend of spaghetti and garden vegetables. So this is like a little minestrone kind of thing, but in the German variety. Harvest potato, thick and creamy, accented with subtle flavors of potatoes, carrots, and leeks. So all 3 of these seem like a great fall hit. Since we just recently hit the first day of fall, I'm very excited about these soups. I thought that these were gonna be just like standard size, like Campbell's chicken noodle soup can sizes. And when I got to the soup aisle and saw that they were these giant cans for $2.49, I was like, this is a bargain. It's 130 calories per cup and there's 3 servings. So even if you ate this whole can, which this is a lot of dang soup, that'd be just a little less than 1,000 calories. Comparative to my face, it's a pretty large can. So I could probably eat half a can as a meal, so I consider this 6 meals. And since I wanted something salty to go with it, I also picked up these potato sticks, also by the Deutsche Küche These ones were called Herbs of the Alps style. I thought that sounded very European. So, you know, you could sprinkle this on top of your soup, or you can just eat them as a snack, which I'm gonna try right now. Hold up. I kind of don't like when I like things because then I'm like, oh, you're gonna want these and it's gonna be a lot of calories. These are delicious. Now the little sticks are a little smaller than I expected. They're a little broken up, smaller, but that's okay because these are actually the greatest size for soups, or even if you want a little crunch on your salad, which I always love a crunch on a salad. It's a very seasony type flavor. I'm tasting like the onion and maybe like dried tomatoes. I don't know. That's delicious. So I haven't tried these soups yet, but I'm gonna give the combo situation here 5 hearts because of the size, the price, the deliciousness, and all this whole package together. I give it 5 hearts. Now, since we're talking about potatoes, I recently did a 10-day potato diet where I just ate potatoes and vegetables, and I lost 12 pounds. So I have a little softness in my heart for potatoes. So one thing that they had on the weekly ad at Aldi was a warm potato salad. And I was like, well, I'm not really into that. But then when I looked at the ingredients, I was actually surprised because it's a frozen item. It's German potato blend. It's fried potato slices with scrambled eggs, onions, and spices. This is like a breakfast potato salad, and the thing I love about this is that you can make this into a wrap, like a breakfast burrito, without having to do all the extra things. I think this is great. I've never heard of this type of a blend at any other store that I've seen because I like to have potatoes and eggs at the same time. So let me fry up some of these and give it a try on a wrap because I haven't eaten anything today except for those little potato sticks, and I'm really hungry. It's noon and I just need something. And then I can tell you what I think of it. And here's what the warm potato salad looks like. I do want to try it first before I dig into the tortilla. That's good. It's giving me some sort of like oily flavor, which I'm trying to stay away from oil, but this really works. So let me try with the tortilla. And I wanted to mention that if you go to Walmart, these casera style tortillas by the brand Romero's, I think they're $1 and it's only 66 calories per tortilla. I mean, that's amazing. They are a little thinner, but listen, when you're trying to conserve on calories, and since they are thin, they can break, but you know, calories. It's a hit right off. Now, I'm a lover of ketchup, but with this, I don't really even want to mess up the flavor. It's pretty tasty on its... Oops. Rogue potato. It's pretty tasty on its own. Even though this is a German dish, it gives me like Cuban mojo vibes. I don't know why. That is delicious. Also, for somebody that lives in a small space, which I live in a van full time, having to make scrambled eggs separately and sliced or diced potatoes separately, it's a whole thing. So by having this in one package, and all you gotta do is skillet fry it or even air fry it or microwave it, this is gonna save me so much time. I'm very happy with this find. I love you, Aldi, for just this one alone. It's worth it. I don't even need this ketchup. That's saying a lot. Yum, yum, yum. Yeah. So since we're already on kind of a breakfast kick, I also saw a couple drinks that I would like to try. The first one is from Pop and Bottle. It's a plant-based latte and they had a few different flavors. And then they also have this strawberry kiwi probiotic drink, which is good for your gut health, I think. Speaking of breakfasty type items, they had these 8-ounce bags of nuts. Nuts can be pretty expensive, and there was different varieties, like this one that was raw almonds, pecans, and pistachio kernels. They had full bags of cashews, coconut cashews, and all kinds of other assorted nuts for less than $5. That's a steal. Now this Millville is kind of a dupe because it's coming after the Life brand. It looks pretty similar, and it says Cinnamon Balance Multigrain Cereal. And I should have got it. It was on sale for $1.85, but I didn't feel bad not getting it because the regular price is only a dime more. Another breakfasty type thing was this dark chocolate sea salt granola for $4. And this isn't a breakfast item, but I did end up getting it because quinoa has a lot of protein and they had these different varieties. This one I wanted to get was the basil pesto. and they had a couple other flavors as well. And before we move on, let me show you a few things from the home department, the household things, that I thought were really cool and pretty inexpensive for what you get. These stock pots are aesthetically pleasing. They are so beautiful with the floral and the sage green. I think would look nice in a pastel colored kitchen. Then for $7.99 they had this funnel grater wooden handle, and I thought that was pretty unique. I liked the shape of that. Then for $1.49 they had these different types of cards. They were high quality. I think those are nice, and it's always nice to stock up on cards. And then they had these cute throws for under $5. Now they're definitely seasonal, but they looked high quality, and you can't go wrong if you're trying to spruce up your home for the fall. And then for less than $5, you don't know how much candles are, but they had these Huntington Home seasonal 3-wick candles. 3 wicks, that's pretty good. White cactus and sage, citron and cilantro. They had the tropical escape, mountain air, and even regular old vanilla. Now, I just recently had surgery, and one thing I've been craving lately is chocolate and cheese, which is so weird because when I was pregnant, that was my go-to, those two things. And maybe because of my hormones, I don't even know, but lately I've been craving chocolate and cheese, mostly cheese, so I really wanted a pizza. But I saw this on their ad, the stone-baked veggie pizza, and it is made in Germany, so it does go with the German theme. Now, when I was at Aldi, I could not find this in the frozen case. They had all these different types of pizzas. All of them looked delicious, but when I went on the other side of the case is when I found this one. So keep looking if you're at Aldi and you can't find it. It has real cheese, tomato sauce, mozzarella cheese, grilled peppers, pesto, spinach, grilled zucchini, and red onions. Now, I'm not a big onions person, but when you cook them, they do add a lot of flavor. So I'm gonna bake this up and give it a try. Veggie pizza. To film this video, I'm cooking all these things at the same time, so I don't want to eat a bunch of things. I did have to bake it a little bit longer. It said 12 to 14 minutes. I think I went 16 minutes. I like a little bit of a crisper crust, and I wanted the vegetables to get done really well on top, so let's try it. This is actually really flavorful. Rubber band just came out of my hair. It's great. This has a really nice flavor to it. Now, I'm not a big onions person, but cooked onions, this seems to work. It's giving me like a pasta primavera type vibe. You don't taste just one of the vegetables. It's just a combination that works really well together. Especially that little spinach on there. I think that's what it is. It is very good. I would definitely buy this again. And it was a $4.99. Even if you go to Walmart and get DiGiorno, that's like, I think $6 or $7. So this $5 pizza, I think it's delicious. I'm very happy with this purchase, and I give it 5 hearts. So far, these German meals are a hit. Along the cheese lines was this cheese egg spaetzle. They also had different varieties like onion and I think mushroom. I think in the past they had this in the frozen section, but this was in the dry goods. So the way to make this up is that you basically just boil it, and you're supposed to leave the water in it. It sounds really weird, but it's egg noodle dish and cheese sauce. There's 2 servings in this bag, and each serving is 300 calories, so not terrible. All right, this is the cooked spaetzle. Basil, I don't know what it's called. All right, got it all cooked up. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it gives me the same cook feeling as the butter noodles, and the envelope, the brand is Knorr, K-N-O-R-R, and the smell is pretty much the same as well. This is about half of the package. Let's give it a try. It's still hot. Okay, well, the noodles have a little bit of a bite to them, and I mean toothability is like a term that I learned on a podcast. Basically, it has a little bit of give when you bite into it. It's like kind of al dente, so it's not like super soft, but it kind of melts in your mouth as well. This is actually really good. This would be a good side dish if you're having any kind of meat dish. Another thing you could probably do with this, which I've done with butter noodles before, is to drain a can of tuna and empty the container of tuna into this as it's heating up and cook it in there. And then you have a really quick and easy tuna casserole, and then you could probably put those potato sticks on top. That would be super easy and filling. It is really good. I would give it 4 hearts because I don't think it's out of this world, but I would eat it again, and I think it's really tasty. There were so many more things that I wanted to try at Aldi's, and I don't know what you're doing. You should have your shoes on by now, and you should be running over to Aldi to get these finds for under $5 and even more. And if there's something that you've seen at Aldi that you think I should try, drop it in the comments, because I'm always down to try new things. Bye for now. Before you get too, because these things are hitting that subscribe button and Since we just hit the first day of fall, and when I got there, and I don't know why it gives me, it's 290 calories per beautiful in this sage green, this sage green, and these florals, and these stock pots. The first one was this